On my kicker tonight, I refuse to give up on the leadership and integrity provisions of the Constitution of Kenya 2010. And my wish is to see an overwhelming majority of Kenyans refusing to give up on Chapter 6 of the Constitution, despite the very trying times and attendant ugly signs. Something very strange is going on. Supposed custodians of the leadership and integrity articles of the Constitution have been giving up on it at an alarming rate. Like hopeless hostages, the custodians of Chapter 6 of our Constitution have been throwing up their hands in the air, one after the other. And just like hostages desperate for freedom, the supposed custodians of Chapter 6 have been poetic and very eloquent in their effusion of excuses as to why they can no longer protect the leadership and integrity clauses of our Constitution. It was the turn of the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, IEBC, this week, and its take on leadership and integrity was something of a decoration of a worrying trend. IEBC told the court this week that it will not stop aspirants with integrity questions or cases from running for elective office. So whether an aspirant for office has a corruption case or a murder charge, the IEBC says it's all well, they have a right to seek office. That, combined with the concerns expressed by Interior CS Fred Matiang'i about the background information on some of the aspirants for office, this should be spine-chilling stuff. Speaking to a gathering of senior Anglican clergy this week, Matiang'i warned that the aspirants list reads like a litany of some of the worst social wrongs in Kenya. Official intelligence, according to Matiang'i, showed an aspirants list dominated by hardcore criminals whose deeds include money laundering and drug dealing, among others. These are the aspirants the IEBC says it would not stop from running for office unless there is an express court order barring the individuals from running for elective office. The IEBC is, of course, quick to base its argument on the 2013 High Court decision that cleared Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto to run for office despite facing crimes against humanity charges at the ICC. While we all know that the 2013 decision on Uhuru Ruto did not suspend the leadership and integrity provisions of the Constitution, I want to leave it to the IEBC to exercise the proverbial choice of a drunkard, to either use a lamppost for illumination or for support. Then there is the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution, or DPP, another constitution custodian with its hands constantly up in the air. Director Nuruddin Haji has suspended criminal proceedings against some politicians until after the August 9 election to give them time to campaign. Ridiculous. I'd be curious to know if this moratorium would be extended or availed to chicken thieves, or even more relevant, suspects arrested recently in connection with political violence, like, say, those suspected of stoning a helicopter in Uasin Gishu County recently. Also in this category of the ridiculous is a decision by a magistrate to give a political leader, listen to this, time off her murder case to concentrate on her re-election campaigns. Again, simply ridiculous. The trend does not stop there. At the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission, EACC, it got me really worried recently listening to Twalib Mbarak, the EACC chief executive. He sounded to me like yet another one with his hands up in the air.
And then you say, oh, EACC is not working. You're the first person to be blamed. You voted a crook. What did you expect? Waswahili wanasema kupanda miba, utafuna nini? Miba. You cannot panda miba and you harvest carrots or onions. So when we red flag, it will be in public domain that EACC has red flagged the following candidates. Why can't the public say, these people have been red flagged by the EACC, let us not vote for them. So the blame, we cannot say judiciary is innocent, EACC is innocent, IBC is innocent. The major problem is the public. That's the major problem.
I don't think so, Mr. Mbarak. I don't think EACC is innocent. I don't think the judiciary is innocent. IBC or ODPP are innocent. When the supposed defenders of our constitutional provisions on leadership and integrity go lame in the course of duty, it is ultimately their personal spinelessness that is to blame. And spineless custodians constitute the second greatest danger ever to constitutional order. You do not want to guess the first. That is my kicker.